Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today I do a kind of quick get ready with me. I'm about to go do some errands real quick, so I kind of just want to do like a quick natural type look, if you will. So yeah, let's just get started. I already prepped my skin with the Good Genes Sunday Riley all-in-one lactic acid and the Farsalie Unicorn Essence drops. And now to prime for my skin, I'm going to use my favorite primer, which is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Just shake it blue and spritz it over my face. I really like this because it really hydrates your skin all day and really locks in your makeup. And what I like to do is just like to fan it, just so it kind of sinks into the skin quicker. So for foundation, the two foundations I've been loving mixing together is the It Cosmetics CC Cream, and this is in light, and I like to mix it with the Sephora Airbrush Foundation. This is in the color Claire Light as well. I like to mix these two together because it's like a velvet finish, almost like it's not like, it kind of mattes this, because sometimes this is a little bit too dewy for my skin. This kind of mattifies it just a little bit. So I've really been loving these combos, and the reason why I have two lights is because this light's a little bit too dark for me. So I like to mix in with this to kind of get like my perfect color. So I just like to dot this all over my face and blend it in a little bit. Like this, and I like to spritz this onto the brush because I feel like when you spray onto your face, sometimes leaves like that dot mark. So I just like to spray it on my brush. And just split it all over and then blend it in. And that's what it looks like. As you can tell, it just evens out my skin tone. Kind of gives me like that semi-matte finish. Like it's not too dewy, it's not too matte. It's like right in the middle. So I've really been loving this combo lately. And for concealer, what I'm going to go in with is the rmca makeup. This is like a contour and highlight kit. So I just like to use these two light shades. The dark shade's not really dark enough to contour or anything, so I really don't use that. Sometimes I'll mix it in with the other colors to like cover up any blemishes. And I'm just gonna brighten my eyes up a little bit underneath. And of course the chin, the cupid's bow, the nose, and then a little bit in the middle of the forehead. Not a lot though, just a little bit. I'm just going to take my foundation brush and kind of blend that in a little bit more. And to set all of that, I'm going to go in with the Mercier translucent setting powder. And I've actually been really liking this. I did buy this, the full size originally, like when it kind of like when it first started all getting hyped up about. But I think because I used too much, because my face looks so cakey and powdery. So when I got this as a Sephora 100 perk, I was like, let me just try it again. And I only use like the littlest amount, and I actually really been enjoying it. So I think when I run out of that, I am going to get this powder. But I'm not a big fan of loose powders. I'd rather have pressed powders. But I really, since I'm very light-handed with now, like I only go in with that much, and I'll do the other side of my face. But yeah, really liking this powder, but be very light-handed with it, because like with I was kind of heavy-handed and I look so cakey and I just didn't like it. And just to brighten up the eyes a little bit underneath, I'm going to use MAC Ephansize. just to kind of brighten up a little bit. So this is what my face looks like if I just want to kind of just do a highlight and foundation, like nothing too dramatic. But now I feel like I want to do a bronzing and highlight. I don't know if you guys ever do that where you say, oh, I'm just gonna do a basic foundation, that's it. Then you go into concealing, then you go into contouring, bronzing, highlight. But I think I'm just gonna warm up my face just a little bit. So I'm gonna use the Marc Jacob Omega, what is this one? This is the Tantastic. I believe this is limited edition and it is sold out. I actually think I ordered it right when it sold out, because after I ordered it, my friend went to go buy it and it was like sold out. Hopefully they'll bring it back in stock. I feel like whenever things are limited edition, they come back anyway. But this will probably last you a lifetime, and I love the mirror. So I'm just going to bronze up my face a little bit. This actually reminds me of the, if you want a dupe for this, I would say get the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. They do have a bronzer one and a light one, which I really, really like, and they both smell like coconut. This one's just more smoother on the skin than the Physician Formula, but I do like that one as well. A little bit on my nose, chin, down the neck. Some of you can see it's just so like natural looking on the skin. So I've been loving that. Can't forget the highlight. And of course I'm going with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit. This is like everything, as you can tell. It's been loved, especially this one, which is Forever Young. I use that every day. Like, it's just such a nice color. Oh, I love this palette so much. I was actually thinking about getting another one of these, because this will probably last me till summer. And then I probably want it again, and I feel like I'm just going to end up buying it again, because these colors you can just use all the time. And I think for my Cupid's bow, I'm going to mix Forever Young and Forever Lit. And sometimes I just like to take a little damp little sponge and kind of blend it in more into the skin. Okay, what I like to do first, like going with 2 setting sprays. If I use a lot of powder on my face, like I don't use any cream products, I like to go in first with my MAC Fix Plus, just to kind of melt down the powders. Let that sink in. And once that dries down, I like to go in with an actual setting spray. And I've really been loving the Kat Von D Lock-It setting spray. I bought the sample size because I don't know when she had a different formula. Like back when I first came out, it was like a different bottle. I didn't like that at all. It didn't really set anything. So I was like, let me try the newer one. And my makeup lasted like all day. And it smells like cucumbers too. So just shake it up really good. And just spray it on your face. And I like to just fan that in again, just so it kind of dries down quicker. So now that that's done, we'll go on to the eyes and stuff. I don't know, I like to always do my foundation and face first before I go into eyes and stuff. I know you really shouldn't do that, because to say if you have eyeshadow and it has fallout, but today I'm just going for more of a neutral look, so I'm not doing anything dramatic. So usually if I'm doing anything simple or whatever not, I'll just do my face first and do my eyebrows and stuff like that. So for eyebrows, I'm going with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder in medium brown. I used to not be a big fan of powders, but I kind of been liking how it's been giving me like that natural look. But I kind of want to try their Dip Brow, because I feel like I need it a little bit more like intense. Like I feel like the powders aren't as intense, so I kind of want it to stand out a little bit more sometimes because I do have a lot of bold spots and stuff. So I feel like that would fill it in a little bit more. And I'm using the Anastasia, I think it's the number 7 brush. It rubbed off, but it's the like the smallest brush, which is really good for eyebrows, I feel, in my opinion. I don't know, I feel like whenever I see other people's like pictures on Instagram or whatever, their eyebrows, even before their eyebrow application, their eyebrows look so perfect. Like mine are just so bushy and thick and ugh. I did buy the Benefit Brow Vogue Conditioning Primer like a while ago, and I didn't really notice the difference of it making my eyebrows any, like, it did make them a little bit more smoother, but I don't know, I thought it was going to do more than that. I don't know why, because it says it's just a conditioning thing, but I thought maybe it would kind of like make them look not so like coarse looking and stuff, but they felt soft, but they still looked pretty sparsy and stuff. Don't you hate when you have that one eyebrow that's just like perfectly shaped and the other one is not? Like this is like my favorite eyebrow, and no matter what I do, this one just never equals the same. But now I'm gonna go with some brow gel, and I've been loving the Essence Lash and Brow Gel. I always used to use the e.l.f. one, but then I came across this one. It was the same price, so I think the e.l.f. one used to be $1. Now it's $2, and like this was $2 and change. So I was like, well, let me try this, and I actually really like this. It kind of holds them down a little bit more than the e.l.f. one, but I do like them both. Now onto the eyes. Just gonna do some, like I said, more simple, and for that I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Ultra Eye Contour Light and Shade Palette. I actually really like this palette. I don't know if it's technically a dupe of the Kat Von D one, because I had played it before, but I never purchased it because I'm like, $50. I'm like, eh. But her stuff is worth it. I just never got around to buying it. But it is the same layout and everything, so I don't know. But anyways. So to dust all over my eyes, I'm actually going to go in with this ivory white shade. And they don't have any names or anything. I'm just going to kind of place that all over my eyes. Just in case if there's any more creasing left over from before. And I feel like these channels are pretty pigmented and they are smooth, but there is a lot of fallout. But I feel like that's like even with all the high-end palettes, you do get a lot of fallout. Like my favorite high-end is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, but it is powdery, but I love their formula. They're so buttery and creamy. So I'm just gonna brush that off. I'm gonna go in with the transition color. This last one's like more of a peachy color. For the crease, I'm gonna go in with this light brown color. Just a blending brush and just blend that out a little. And just to deepen up the corner, I'm actually going to go in with these two browns. This is more of a red brown. This is more of a brown color. So I'm just going to mix them two together just to deepen up the corner a little bit. And I'm actually going to go with this ivory white shade. And just highlight my brow bone a little bit. I think I'm actually going to take a small pointer brush and take these two ivory white shades. Kind of just put in the inner corner of my eye just to brighten up a little bit. Like so. So I think I'm just going to leave it like that. The eyes. And actually for eyeliner, to keep my eyes more opened and awake looking, I'm going to use the It Cosmetics highlight. I think it's a gel. No Tug waterproof gel eyeliner. This is in highlight. Just a nice nude champagne color. And sometimes I like to actually put this on my Cupid's bow. See, as you can see, that kind of intensifies it a little bit more. So now onto lashes, because I can't leave the house without my lashes. There's one makeup product that I had to only pick. I think it would be mascara, because I hate how I look without mascara. Like, since my face is a little red, but I feel like this with no mascara, I don't know, I feel like even more naked. So I go with a couple. I go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Black Mascara, the CoverGirl Water Resistant Clump Crusher, and I think this is, oh, I thought I did get the lash extension one. I go in with the Wet n Wild Lash Renegade. These are all for my tops, and I use the MAC Black for the bottom. Usually I like to go in with the L'Oreal first, then the Clump Crusher, and then the Wet n Wild Renegade one. So this is what the frame mascara looks like on my lashes. I feel like each mascara does something different. Like I like to use the L'Oreal one first because I feel like it volumizes my lashes. I like the CoverGirl one because I feel like it makes them look fuller. And then I go in with the Wet n Wild Renegade one because I feel like it kind of separates it more. And then for my bomb lashes, I use the MAC Black, and sometimes I'll also put this on the top lashes too. I feel like this is the only mascara that I can put on my bomb lashes that don't transfer. But I've been using this for like a year now. This is like my second tube I went through. So I kind of want to try something else too, just to see. So if any of you guys can recommend a waterproof mascara that's good for bomb lashes, let me know. I noticed all the drugstore ones, they just transfer on me. Okay, and for lips, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip and Alyssa. And I think this is one of the collabs with Kathleen Lights, and let me tell you, these are by far my favorite liquid lipstick formulas. I wouldn't say it's a liquid lip because they're not like kiss proof real or anything. They're more just of a satin finish, but they do last a good amount of time, and like they're just so comfortable on the lips. So that's what that color looks like. And like if you haven't tried this formula, you need to try the Ultra Satin Lippies because they're just so comfortable on the lips. And they're so like buttery. They're not like a liquid lipstick where it's like mattifying and like it lasts a long time. They do last a decent amount of time, but they're more comfortable to wear. So yeah, this is the makeup look that I created today. Just some kind of simple I kind of just wanted to wear more so just a foundation and conceal a little bit, powder, lashes, eyebrows, and that's it. But you know, you say one thing, then you do another. But yeah, so this is what I'll give you some close-up shots of this. So this is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next video. Bye.